too bad. He's always seemed like a really great guy and progressive conservative, and it's too bad that progressive conservatives don't feel at home in the Conservative caucus.
Why do you say that?
Well, we've seen the Conservative Party move to the hard right over many months under Pierre Poilievre's leadership, and it's a shame, you know, it's a shame to see that the Conservative Party is not what it used to be.
Why do you think he left, though? He didn't say why.
Well, I don't want to speculate. I don't know. I don't know the story, so I wouldn't say. But we're seeing a trend here, right?
Yeah. What does it say about Pierre Poilievre's leadership?
Well, we know what he's like in the House. He's full of misinformation, and he's, you know, his strategy and leadership style is certainly not one that I would endorse and wouldn't feel at home in his caucus. So I think we're just seeing that effect over time, right?
What is there could be more?
I have no idea. I mean, we'll see. It certainly seems like there's a rift over there.
What does
it
say?
When you're trying to get to cross over the floor, were you guys targeting him?
No, I don't know of anyone being targeted in particular, but you know, I think like the way I look at it is if there's people that see that they're aligned with liberal values and want to be a part of our caucus, and you know, it'd be great for them to reach out.
What does it say, though, that he resigned right as the House was voting on a Conservative confidence motion?
Well, it says he doesn't have confidence in his Conservative Party and the leadership. That's what it says to me.
How did you find out?
I just saw it flash on my phone during the vote.
What do you think this means for the budget vote? It is a confidence vote.
Well, we just passed our first confidence vote, so that means, at least for the moment, the House has confidence in the government. So it's a great feeling, and we'll see how tomorrow goes, one day at a time. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have you heard? Sorry, one last question. Have you heard any concerns on your end of Matt Jeneroux getting harassed by the party, the Conservative Party, or officials within the party?
No, I wouldn't comment on that in particular. I did see some rumor circulating online that there was, you know, I don't know how they're being treated over there right now, but I think there's an effort to keep them under the tent, and I think there's a bit of a rift over there. So they certainly look demoralized in the House today. So
Thank you, sir.
And we're feeling very confident.
Well, Matt is an extremely close friend of mine and has been for my entire career. We were elected together, we were seatmates and together on committee. A very good friend of mine, and I understand he's at a point in his life where he's just ready to move on. And you know, he's been an MP for over 10 years. He's been a good MP, a good solid MP, great teammate. He supports this party. He supports our caucus. We all wish him well. He will, I'm sure, do great things as he returns to private life. It's disappointing to hear some of the silly rumors and speculation that is out there about a personal decision that he has made, having been through an election. He and many others had, and many Canadians had hoped for change, and we were disappointed, of course, with the result. And we never. It's difficult to choose a time of when to leave public life.
What signal does it send that he resigned right when the House was voting on a Conservative confidence motion to bring down the government? If it's a personal reason, why would he do it at that moment?
I don't think there's anything to read into that at all.
How do you know it's a personal reason then?
I've spoken to him.
What did he say?
Spoken to him since he resigned?
Matt has made his decision to return to private life, and I think you're all looking for something more complicated.
Hold on. You call it silly rumors. Chris D'Entremont yesterday said there were others in the caucus thinking the same thing. So which is it?
I will take Matt Jeneroux's word over Chris D'Entremont.
Your party is being accused of harassing MPs within your caucus. Do you reject those claims?
Yes, I do, and so does Matt Jeneroux.
Well, he has.
Matt Jeneroux is a good person, good man, and a good MP. I thank him for his public service. People don't realize what it takes, especially for somebody from his area, to come in here day in, day out, week in, week out. We should be really grateful for his service. He served on the provincial level. He served on the federal level. He was a great MP and an even better human being, and I wish him all the best as he transitions into private life. We all have to make that transition at some point. Matt chose it right now.
How
I
did-
wish him all the best.
How did
Why
you
do you
find out?
years from the same area?
Matt Jeneroux, when I first ran for office, called me early in the campaign of my nomination with nothing but encouragement, love, and support. That's what he deserves now. A decade into his tenure of service, this is a man who's put a lot of his own life, his own family on the line. And we should be very proud of what he has accomplished for Canada, for the Conservative movement. It's a sad day to see him go, but I am very happy for him and the choices.
Your
that he's
party
made.
lost 2
So I'm
MPs,
very
sir.
grateful for
Your
him.
party
Your
lost
tone's
2
very
MPs
different
in
from-
2 days. What does that say?
There's a time in which you can do the political stuff on this, but for me, this is a man who
So you
deserves
don't
to be
think this is
celebrated.
political at all?
I think a lot of the press want to make it political. I think this is an opportunity for the press to pile on. But here's a man with a record that is undeniably a very strong one for the people of Edmonton, for the people of Alberta, and for all Canada. So I'd want the press to make sure they understand this is an opportunity to celebrate a great individual who sacrificed much of his life in the service of his country.
He resigned right before you guys had a confidence vote. He resigned right before you guys had a
What
confidence
is the
vote.
difference between this and Don Tremont? You both, both MPs are abandoning you right before the vote. Why are you so much more conciliatory?
I think it's
generally?
not. Dotremont made a decision to abandon his voters and his party
And how is
the people who
Jean not
elected
doing the
him.
same thing?
Jeneroux is making the right choice for him and his family, and I think that's something that you should be very careful about when you're discussing what parliamentarians do and the choices they make. Now, I'm sure he'll have much to say in his own time about his own decision, but as somebody who knows him quite well and is nothing but grateful for his service, I just wanted to say thank you to Matt Jeneroux for your service to the people.
Did he say that he
Canada.
was feeling any pressure to stay?
I don't think he would ever say that. I mean, this is a man who has served with strength and has his own voice. Many of you in the press know him quite well, and I think you would know that he's a very strong member of Parliament and has been a strong representative.
So
I-
no
Did your
one- no
party
one's under
force them
pressure
out?
from the
Did your
Parliament.
party
But
force them out?
So looking at your party and wondering what's going on.
No, I think, I just read his resignation and haven't heard why, but, obviously wish Matt the best.
Do you think it says anything about what's happening inside the Conservative caucus right now?
No, I don't know. I would just say that we are really focused on getting the budget passed, and I hope some of the Conservatives and people who may vote Conservative see that this is a way to build Canada together, and it's
This
great to
makes
see that
it
we have
easier.
support.
What does this mean for
This
the
makes it
budget?
easier.
The budget vote?
Look, we hope the budget passes, and we hope we can get as many votes as we can.
What do you make of the timing of this information?
Shocking news. The
What
development.
shocking news would that be?
Well, how did you find out Matt Jeneroux resigned?
CBC reported it, and someone showed me it was you guys. So it's-
You probably saw it on CTV first, though. I'm assuming.
Oh,
So,
yeah, yeah.
I wanted to ask you, what do you think it says about what's going on inside the Conservative caucus now?
That would be pure speculation on my part. Who knows what's happening within the Conservative caucus?
What do you think this means for the budget and passing it?
What do I think of?
What do you think this means for the budget and passing it?
Oh, I thought we were going to pass it anyhow, so I don't think it changes much in my opinion.
Okay. All right. Thanks. What do you think the departure of Matt Jeneroux says about what's going on inside that caucus?
I don't know a lot about the circumstances of Mr. Jeneroux. I've known him for a while. He's a very nice guy.
Was he one of the MPs that you guys were trying to get to switch over?
I'm not involved in those discussions.
Was he one of them, though? I mean, you may not be involved in it, but you may have knowledge of it.
I'm not involved in any of that, no.
Losing 2 MPs in 2 days, what does that say for Pierre Poilievre?
Well, look, I think people have taken note of a new government, a new prime minister, a new agenda, an agenda focused on growth, on jobs, on communities. And I think many are finding it, many conservative-minded people are finding that to be appealing to them. The Liberal Party's always represented the middle of the road, and I think increasingly with Mr. Poilievre's leadership, that middle is a large one.
You
Why
were
don't
just
you think
worried,
guys
a,
should-
cou- you were
Yes,
just
sir, you
worried
talked
a
about-
couple days ago about the votes, whether or not you'd have enough to pass this budget.
Well,
How do you feel now?
we're still a minority.
Why do you think he
Yeah, but
resigned right when you guys were all voting on the Conservatives' confidence motion to
You
bring
have-
down your government?
I have no idea.
You don't think that was sending a signal?
I have no knowledge of that. No.
What did you think of the timing then?
Well, the timing was coming as it does during the first of many budget votes is obviously significant.
You expecting more Conservative MPs to join your ranks?
I have no knowledge of that.
Are you open to that?
Again, no knowledge of that.
You don't know?